spirit box reading too. So let's go and get another collector's read. I'm gonna get the tarot cards this time. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. Okay. Let's go. All right.
Night shift. What's on the menu tonight?
Where's my lip gloss? There's my lip gloss. So let's get into the tarot read. All right. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. All right. Oh. All right. Let me go see. Let me see what's in the tarot today. I want the other ones. I'm going to use these. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. I need to sage these again. We have illusions, seven of pentacles in the back. So you could be breaking illusion spells or something like that. Illusion can be broken off at this time. And page of pentacles. Like you're just waiting, or you seeing, you have foresight or something, or you just waiting or something like that. This could be coming in, like illusions being broken off, page of pentacles. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So a Knight of Pentacles, something was slowly, you probably breaking illusions of why something was slowly coming in, like your blessings or something like that. Blistings. I say blistings. Is it a card on the ground? Yeah. So you got a rebirth. The Empress. Moon. It got something to do with a full moon that just passed. Empress. Hold on 1 second. Let's go. Take my time with this. So, when was the November 5th, the full moon in Taurus, okay, the full moon in Taurus, and also Libra. So October 21st, the new moon, it's something about the October 21st in Libra, something was balanced out. Something about the new moon in Libra and also the full moon in Taurus. So right after each other, that's Libra and Taurus energy, okay, with the Empress. So something was rebirthed. Okay, something happened, something was balanced out. Okay, that's what I'm seeing her, like stability, some type of stability was balanced out after some illusions. Yeah, some illusions is being, and I'm seeing the moon, the full moon. So when that Taurus and that Libra, the new moon and the full moon came out right after each other. So that's funny that's coming out. That's Empress. It's something about a rebirth or something like that. Yeah, some snake was discovered. Something snaky that was going on was discovered. 5 of Pentacles. Moving the calm of waters. The devil in reverse. Yeah. So it's like Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. So the devil was revealed. That's what I'm getting. The devil is going to be revealed, or it was already revealed due to some illusions. Somebody's not able to cast any more illusions of who the snake is. So I'm going to put this on the 7 of Cups. Somebody can't cast illusions no more, like, of who the snake is. So doing that balance, Libra, Taurus, energy, gain. Taurus is about gain. Libra is about balance, justice. So it's something that was balanced in the spiritual realm. Okay. Okay, Empress. Yeah. Some type of illusion. Got balance. Yeah. Taking action. Like this is your ancestor took action. There's the moon again, doing a new moon and a full moon. They took some type of action, some type of communication, some type of message. They were sending you some type of message due to Taurus and the Libra, new moon, full moon. You see these two moons? The illusions are breaking. That's what I'm getting. Knight of Pentacles. Knight. It probably took a long time. I'm getting Knight because Knights are, they could be slow or they could be fast, but this is slow communication. In the ethers is what I'm getting. Something was balanced out. Magician. Something that you was manifesting, praying for or something, that some illusion be broken. Temperance. Balance. Yin and yang energy. Like something was balanced out for earth angels. Okay? So 9 of Pentacles. Something by Christmas. Okay? Page of Pentacles. So let's go over the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Some type of communication. 10 of Swords. So in the ethers, there was some type of communication with your ancestors, spirit guides. Something was illuminated. That's what I'm getting. Intuition. This is Ace of Wands. So passionate communication. That's what I'm getting. Wands is like fire. Some type of passionate communication was communicated to your ancestors to take action about some damn illusions. And if you look at this, you can see it's like 3 moons. Okay? If you look at this is a moon, this is a moon, so it's like a new moon. That would be new birth. And then you see this full moon, taking action on the full moon. So full moons, I'm going to read the full moon and the new moon, setting intentions. So the new moon is some type of intention that was set. Don't I be telling y'all like on new moons, set some good intentions for yourself so you can have a rebirth. And then on the full moon, it's completed. So you ask for something to be illuminated about a snake, okay, about a demon, a devil, it's already been, they already took action on this. Your ancestors, above, so below. And so whatever it is, you're manifested. You manifested this on the new moon. So it's completed. Like whatever it is coming out. About 10 of Swords. Somebody could have been taking action. So you got the Swords, which is a communication about something, about stability or something like that. Yeah, you could have felt like somebody was trying to take your stability away from you. Okay? Something about Christmas coming in, some communication, some passionate communication. That's what I'm getting because it's upright. But this has already been communicated in the spirits. So whatever you ask for this to be exposed, the snakes around you, you set them intentions, the snakes around you, it's going to be illuminated. Not just to you, but for everybody. Damn. This is going to be illuminated. It's something about your stability. I'm telling you, it's the end of the cycle. It's something to do with your stability. 4 of Pentacles, the world. This, whatever this is, it might end up on I'm seeing the world right here too. It might end up, so you can get a rebirth, it might end up on the World Wide Web. Whatever this is. Knight of Pentacles, somebody could have been taken from you spiritually, because I'm seeing this like, this is below, but spiritually, somebody been taken from you spiritually. Like harvesting something to receive something off your energy. And now it's balance. Above, so below. This would have been a spiritual. They're not able to do this shit no more. So now you got this coming in. So let me go ahead and read the full moon and the new moon so you'll better understand what I'm trying to say to you. Like somebody was trying to steal from you spiritually. They was doing this for a long time. They was doing this at night on moon cycles. And this Magician upright got something to do with manifestations. So whatever it was balanced out. New moon. So the new moon was, and Empress came out. So the new moon, that's mean rebirth, setting good intentions. The new moon in Libra, October 21st, new beginnings, introspection, setting intentions of the coming lunar cycle. Time to release old patterns, cleanse your energy, plant seeds up for the future goals and desires. And then we had the full moon in, what was that, Taurus, November 5th. So it was October, then November. Okay? So full moon, whatever you set your intentions as on that new moon, like the illusions, people get found out for their illusions, the lies, the deceit, devil, that's in that devil energy, that'll be found out during that new moon, it's about to come out. Because you see the snake, look, you see the devil and the snake coming out. See the devil in reverse and the snake coming out. So the illusion is about to be broke. Who was the snake? Who was doing snaky shit, I guess? Full moon. Completion, abundance, illumination, and release. Emotional clarity, manifesting intentions, celebrating achievements, expressing gratitude. So that's what's going on now. Okay? Not because the Empress came out right after taking action, you know, and that is swords. So that is Libra. Taking action on a new moon and a full moon. So they was taking, you had to take action and they was taking action. Let's put it that way, to send out illusions. Okay? Give me something for the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Give me something for the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So they was doing this spiritually. Because it's reverse. What's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Six of Wands. I'm telling you, like, a lot of going against the fucking empresses and charismatic. I heard charismatic energies. Chosen ones. Stealing from chosen ones spiritually. You know, light barriers. Your light irritate their demons. Your light was irritating these people, demons, snake, serpent. That's what I'm getting, serpents. So, but they're about to be found out about the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10. About the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Page of Wands. Child, action, taking action. On the 7 of Swords, with 7 of Swords, taking action, being sneaky. On full moons and new moons, to on a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, fulfillment. I read that, what it means, you know, I just read that. So taking action during a Libra. New moon, October 21st. So they took action on October 21st on a new moon, far as a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay? That deals with intellect, emotions, psychic abilities, say with, you know, whatever. The Empress. So this would be Taurus, Libra, actually. So this would be, yeah, game. See, 7 of Wands. And then you got 8 of Wands right back there, taking a lot of action. So you got a lot of wands out here. On a they was doing this on the new moon and the full moon. October 21st and October 5th. Setting your intentions on, you know, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, like your emotions being balanced and all that other stuff. Setting intentions for a new regrowth. 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. 2 of Pentacles. The universe giving and receiving. So that whatever this is, since the 2 of Pentacles it was blocked. That's what I'm getting. Like, you still getting what you're supposed to get. I told you the moon. The new moon and the full moon, they did something. But the universe, it was blocked. That's what I'm getting. For setting these intentions. This is decisions. For setting these intentions. I'm seeing 3 moons out here. So this is a Pentacles. So if I look up that's earth signs. What earth sign? That was Taurus, full moon. Yep. September 21st, solar eclipse, Virgo. Okay? So this would be a solar eclipse, the sun and the moon. So the Virgo moon. So they did a 2 of Pentacles to give and receive, like still your manifestations. You see that hand coming out the spiritual realm and taking this, the Pentacles, So they were trying to snatch this away from you during the moon cycles. These are all moon cycles. Give me some for the Magician, Knight of Swords. So this is like basically communication, slow moving in. But whatever they did on these moons, it was slow. Like, it was slow. Like, it's like blocked. This is a Knight of Pentacles. Whatever they thought they was going to manifest off of you in the spiritual realm, thank you, it really got blocked. Like, you see how slow it's coming? Where to the point it's going to slow down. Temperance. So something was balanced regardless. You got 4 of Pentacles, stability. 4 of Pentacles, okay? And you got 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Is this supposed to be in here? No, that's not even supposed to be in there. Damn it. So 4 of Pentacles, stability. Whatever it is. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. It's something about your stability. It got stable. It got stabilized. Temperance. Okay? Energy. Archangel Michael. Divine intervention with this. So whatever they did, that magic is still coming in for you. And theirs is slowing down. So it's about to slow down for them. Or they try to make your manifestation slow down. They could have been doing that. Try to make your, whatever it is, slow down. That's what I'm getting. Because this is upright. Knight of Swords. So they try to make it slow down. By doing some type of moon magic. Temperance. But it still got balanced out. Your 4 of Pentacles. Your stability. 4 things. They could have been working on financially, your home, different shit like that. 4 of Pentacles could deal with like a home or money, whatever this is. Child, look, I just told you, it got blocked. 7 of Wands. Whatever they did spiritually in the spiritual realm, it got blocked. So this is coming back. This is coming back to whoever. Make sure these cards is mixed up, child. They could have a lot of anxiety at this time. They could be under a lot of anxiety. Whoever did this moon shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these cards. Those other ones not. It's funny it came out 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Stability. So it's something about you being unstable. With your Pentacles. Your money, your home. They were trying to grab it for themselves. You see that hand sticking out? Trying to go in the spiritual realm and grab it for themselves. Child, these people be doing all types of fucking shit. The Emperor. It's not even supposed to be in here. Where is this at? So they were trying to grab this stability for themselves. But it was blocked. So now this is going back. 3 of Swords. They're under a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, worry, and they tied to this. They tied themselves to this. 8 of Swords. 3 of Swords. This is a lot of swords. Swords deal with communication and you know, shit like that. Damn. So 8, 11. So they're in alignment for, I heard Eve of destruction. They tied themselves to this because they did something in the spiritual realm. Whatever this is, it ended up coming back. And they tied themselves to this dark shit. They tied themselves to this dark ass work. Whatever this is, ain't gonna be found out. That's crazy. That's the ancestors. 3 of Cups. It could have been a group that tied themselves to this, up to 3 people. 8 of Cups. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Divine intervention happened in the spiritual realm. Your ancestors. Your ancestors ain't playing no damn games. Like, what? To an empath? Look, the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. You still get to take this leap of faith? Wow. So they binded themselves to this. They're binded to this. Whatever they did on this moon cycle is soon to come back. So if you feel like it slowed down a little bit, that's because somebody was doing magic on that Virgo solar eclipse, Libra new moon, and that Taurus full moon. Libra deal with justice and balance. They want you to get justice. And Virgo is health. They could have been working on your health. And Taurus, gain. Whatever you're supposed to be gaining. That's crazy. So they binded themselves to this magic. It got binded to them. And now you get this, look, Five of Pentacles, move to calmer waters. So they move into calmer waters with the Five of Pentacles. With these crows, they wrap themselves in this shit. And then not only that, it's going to be exposed who the devil is. Who was sending out all the goddamn illusions. See the snake leaving? So it could be somebody trying to leave before the devil come collect. Child, they trying to... How you gonna leave? You already connected to this shit, man. The fuck is this shit? And there goes your manifestations flowing in and your union. So they could be trying to mess with unions and doing all this fucking weird ass shit. Look, under the moon. Under the sea ass. Under the sea. Bring a conflict with the moon. Bring a conflict with the moon with you and your unions. Your true unions and shit like that. Under the sea. Yeah, the star. The star seeds. That's why they binded to this. Regret. They wanted the star seeds and regrets. Not the Four of Pentacles. They wanted you just sitting there waiting for your abundance to come in. So they was trying to, in the spirit realm, grab it for themselves. Have this giving and receiving with the universe for themselves. But that shit got balanced real quick. Like, they got a quick message of passion from your ancestors. Like, leave their path alone. You see what I'm saying? Leave their path alone. They got a rebirth. Look, Chariot. Some people going to jail. They trap themselves with... There could be a spiritual jail. That's what I'm getting. It could be a spiritual jail. King of Pentacles. Divine. Yeah. Divine still... gonna give you the 6. They still, divine still gonna give and receive with you. So I don't even understand the point of this moon magic. I don't be understanding this shit. They want you sitting there waiting for the fruits of your labor, man. What the fuck is this? At all costs, man. Look, King of Wands, giving and receiving. Look, see what I'm saying? 6 of Pentacles, the end of a cycle. So this divine is the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, passion. Remember I said passionate communication? Like, what? You see him looking at the pentacle? Like, what? Or looking at them, watching them do this shit in the spirit? Like, what? You know they got their ancestors. Look at the lion back there. You know they got their ancestors. So they've been watching the whole time them do this about this giving and receiving. There's somebody else, look, got their hands stuck out. Look at the hands. This is coming out the spiritual realms. Trying to get out of your Akashic records, basically. Take out of your Akashic records, still out of your Akashic records. Come on now, how's there 6 of Pentacles? And they got hands out the spiritual realms, coming out the spiritual realm, trying to steal out your Akashic records. It's the end of a cycle. If they was receiving something out your Akashic records, what I'm getting is the end of a cycle and it's coming back. What the hell? Child, death, rebirth. Look. That shit is ending. Rebirth. And I had that, look. The egg hatching. That did come out. Look. I saw that. Death, rebirth. Hell is this shit right here, man. They were stealing in the spiritual realm. And Divine was watching the whole time. And then eventually called on your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Offer. Look, they blocked. That's what I'm saying. They got spiritually blocked. With this offer, if they was getting this offer for a while, they got spiritually blocked. Child, I'm just doing a quick read. The Emperor, the 5 of Cups. They want you lost, grief, and depression just sitting there waiting for a rebirth. I'm trying to tell you. Until the Emperor stepped in, 5 of Wands, and brought them conflict, your ancestors stepped in and gave them conflict. The Chariot, real fast. So it's been somebody giving and receiving out of your Akashic records. Like basically they was taking, but they wasn't giving back. You know what I'm saying? They was taking, and not giving back. That's crazy. And then you got the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands. So like temptation. They was tempted. Slowly going in your Akashic records being tempted. Doing this shit every moon cycle. Taking from you every moon cycle. Something. Snatching something up. Queen of Cups in reverse. These are people that's not empathetic. You know what I'm saying? So why are you stealing out somebody's constant records constantly if you're not even empathetic? Like I said, ain't even giving them receiving with the universe. You just snatching. See what I'm saying? You just snatching. Our people are constant records. Like how long you think that gonna last? 2 of Cups and unions. Your unions and your money, your pinnacles, your home, your property, whatever, you know, relationships, opportunities. Because six of Pentacle can deal with opportunities, jobs, Chariot. Somebody about to get locked the fuck up. Knight of Wands. It could be a fire sign. Ace of Cups came in reverse. Well, this came upright. Ace of Cups. So that's divine intervention, like balancing out peace, harmony, flow. 3 of Wands. The ancestors got foresight on what they was trying to do already. You know what I'm saying? And they put that shit to an end. So I'm going to go ahead and open up these right here. So they was doing this for a while. They was stealing out your Akashic records. There's no way this came out twice. Look, you see the hands? Every full moon, they was stealing out your Akashic record, taking their hand, but wasn't giving back to the universe. You get what I'm saying? So just stealing and not giving back to the... So whatever's... I'm going to have to take these out too. So they got blocked from doing this in the spiritual realm. So whatever... We're going to find out who the devil is. You're going to find out who the real serpent is. These could have been reptilians doing this shit. That know how to do this, go spiritually, and people will cost the records and steal from them without you knowing. Okay? So this is about to be found out. Let's open these. I got time. It's amazing how this is not even supposed to be in. Let me take this out now. It's amazing how these 2 hands is coming out the spiritual realm. You got thieves in the spiritual realm. How you... What the fuck is this shit, man? Ain't no way they... And them cards not supposed to be in there. Ain't no way they came out the same way. So I know that Divine trying to tell y'all something. Like somebody's been stealing from you in a long time in the spiritual realm out your Akashic record. These are people that probably know how to do this. They're masters in this. Like stealing unions, 10 of Pentacles. So they stole a 10 of Pentacles, but it's coming right back. A union coming right back. 10 of Cups. So this is people that know how to do this shit. Like dipping people Akashic records and steal for themselves during moon cycles. But don't give back. That's what I'm getting. Never gave back. It's supposed to be giving and receiving. That's crazy. How the fuck that come out, man? That's crazy. Ciao. So they're spiritually blocked from doing this now. They're in spiritual jail because things was balanced out. They, like Divine just watched them and let them do it. That's what I'm getting. Your ancestors just let them do it and, you know, build up karma. That's what I'm getting. And then block them. Damn. How you get to that point? Greedy. Greedy motherfucker. You just greedy. Somebody was real greedy. Let's go, y'all. Somebody was real fucking greedy. Let's go. Somebody's real fucking greedy. And then we're going to get your, you know, reading what your ex got to say. That's the spiritual message for today. Somebody was, without you knowing, kept digging in your Akashic records. But they're spiritually blocked now. You probably can feel that shit. Child, these are people that know how to do this, like magicians. They know how to do this shit. Broke ass. Now they're gonna be broke. Ain't no way Divine stop playing with me. Boss Daddy Divine said, broke ass. So they was just letting them build this shit up. They let them kept stealing. Look, marrying for money, bad reputation. So in the spiritual realm, they have a bad reputation. They about to have a bad reputation for being a broke ass. Thank you. Move on. Thank you. Next. An offer. Rejected. So they went and got a dirty offer again. They went in the spiritual realm and they got rejected because they got a bad reputation in the spiritual and they got blocked. Like I told you. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Please move on. Answer said, move on. Please. Thank you. Next. Broke ass. Now you're gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? An offer. Now they get an offer. You made a dirty offer in the spiritual realm. We thought it was a clean offer, but it was a dirty offer. They try to girl fight with your ancestors running, but they're gonna have to run. What the hell? They found out they were a spiritual hater and they want the fake flex off your Akashic records. Child, sending out illusions. Didn't I tell you that 7 of Cups? Rose-colored glasses, sending out illusion, but you sending dirty offers in the spiritual realm. You try to come off as clean, but it's dirty. You know what I'm saying? Move on, thank you, next. So they at that point right now, like fake. They got a fake flex for a little bit, but they end up being a 5 of Pentacles, broke ass, and they got a bad reputation in the spiritual realm. Child, please. Drama started. Damn, wants you back. The drama started wants you back. Because they want to be able to dust this off what they did in the spiritual realm because they're about to go bankrupt. So what did they got to do? Come some more and like what? Start drama? Don't you got enough drama? Bankrupt. You about to be in the 5 of Pentacles, broke ass. That's what I'm saying. Talking shit. And they're going to talk shit because they already know they spiritually blind. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. That's why they was going in the Akashic records, stealing your little look, reflecting. And since you awaken and you reflecting, you could be getting some type of uploads from this shit. What they was doing, that they was moving in silence on the moons, your moon cycles, moving in silence in the spiritual realm, but your ancestors caught their ass. Then they trying to threaten who always partying. Who you threaten? Child, this is crazy right here. When I'm picking up, look, uninterested. The spiritual realms is uninterested in what they got to say. You know, trying to move in silence, trying to keep this shit quiet, what they was doing in the spiritual realm. And the spiritual realms is uninterested with this love triangle with you, divine, and them, demons, going in your shit. Scarcity tactics. Using scarcity tactics, travel, astral travel in the spiritual realm. Like I said, to steal out your travel is like astro. You know what I'm saying? Out your Akashic records. Akashic records deals with cosmos. I'm going to read it to you. A grudge holder that was mad because of what you had in your Akashic records and what you had coming to you. So they decided to manipulate the spiritual realms during moon cycles to grab, you know, pieces of your shit. Let me read you on Akashic record what it is. Y'all say the bread of life, but I'm gonna read the Akashic record. These letters so small. It's in the cosmos. So they gotta have somebody that know how to read, you know. The Akashic records is a concept from spiritual and occult traditions. Occult traditions. So this was an occultist that knows how to go into Akashic records and steal out of little by little out of Akashic records until your ancestors and them got to step in. You know what I'm saying? Describing a non-physical book of life. Then I say it deals with the book of life. Y'all say the book of life, but actually it's in the cosmos. Okay, until you activate your electrons, your, you know, in the spiritual realm, until you activate, it's not access to you until you activate. You know what I'm saying? It contains vibrational record of all universal events, thoughts, words, and emotions across all time. From the what's that? The word from ether or sky. So your Akashic records is in the ethers and the sky. Is not available to you until you activate. You know what I'm saying? Meaning reflect and do your work, align your chakras, and there's people out there that know that. The occult people know that shit. These records are believed to be in an energetic field, accessible through practices like meditation, introspection, or spiritual guidance, and are thought to offer insight to past lives, current challenges, future possibilities. Accessing the records are often framed as a way to gain knowledge, heal past issues, and receive guidance. But they didn't want to receive guidance. They wanted to move in silence. Like I said, they wanted to pass all the work you had to do and just start stealing out of people Akashic records, moving in silence. They wanted to dust off, you know, doing what they had to do. Like I said, spiritual guidance and getting spiritual guidance, challenges, future possibilities. Accessing records is often framed as the way to gain knowledge. You're supposed to gain knowledge, okay? Heal past issues and receive guidance from divine, okay? They didn't want to do that. They wanted the jackpot. They just wanted to move in silence and just get the jackpot. So they put you in a love triangle with your Akashic records and you, basically, in divine, in your ancestors. Marrying for money, creeping. Kept creeping in, you know, silence under this moon cycle. Hustling, too busy winning. They thought they was too busy winning, hustling off somebody else's Akashic records. Okay? This was a love triangle in the ethers. Impersonator, dirt digging. Didn't I say they was dirt digging in your Akashic records? So they can impersonate, glamour the spirits, glamour your, you know, ancestors. And ancestors said, that's a dirty offer. It came clean at first. That's why they was getting it, receiving it. And now your ancestors realized it was a dirty offer and this was just a spiritual hater. Cop blocking. I told you, got a screenshot of your Akashic records. They had somebody read your shit. And they started cop blocking you, your creativity, trying to be an impersonator. This is a happiness hater. Okay? Now that's what they being seen as a spirit in the spiritual realm. But divine let them keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Crying over you. Running. They're trying to run, but they can't because this came out backwards. They can't run from this karma. Obsessive lover and karmic friends. Okay? They can't run. They're trying to run from this. Trying to get their way out of this. I'm hearing a lot of talk. A lot of communication like, who you communicating with? Didn't I tell you before? When you go in the spiritual realm, the ethers, and you do this shit, you're not talking to that person. You're talking to their ancestor. What did their ancestors say? That dirty offer, they aren't interested in what you got to say. Drama starter. Now you're seen as a drama starter in the spiritual realm and on the physical. That shit gonna be balanced out. That shit crazy. What's the T? Stalker. They were stalking you in the spiritual realm, stalking your Akashic records. Them and they karmic friends. Their karmic friends could be like from the occult, the cult. Their karmic friends could be part of the cult. Give me money. Creeping. They was creeping in the ethers, giving them money. Thief. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? They didn't want to do the work. They just want to go on the Akashic records and creep in your Akashic records and give them money. Hustling. They was hustling off. Child, you could be a thief in the spiritual realm. God damn. Now they getting bad karma. What did I tell you? Just blocked. Message, y'all. Always partying. Carless. This is all the shit that's about to happen. And your answer got photo proof that these motherfuckers were just dirty. They gave them a dirty offer and they was a spiritual hater and they're a grudge holder and they was cop blocking your Akashic records for themselves. You a damn thief. Cyberbully. And these are the same people that were married for money and cyberbully. Because they know that what they was doing. Your light irritate their demons. With these fake ass smiles, kissing ass. Now they want to kiss your ass or your ancestors' ass for being in their ego thinking they could do this spiritually. Court a case. They caught a case with your ancestors. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. They wanted to move past doing what I just said they need to do. Grow, get rid of their past, traumas, shit like that. Didn't want to do the work. They wanted to make a dirty offer. Like, let me just go ahead and dig in there. Can I just go ahead and dig in there and get something off their Akashic? Can I just go ahead and your ancestors let them do it for a while. Now they spiritually blocked because it was a dirty offer and they seen it was in there. They watched them do this whole time for this jackpot and wanted to be too busy winning out this bitch. Now they caught a case in the spiritual realm. You're blocked. It's no me. I don't need to say nothing else. So what we got for y'all? I'm just letting you know. And they over there talking shit. Stalking your Akashic records. Made a dirty offer. Now they rejected. They got blocked. And your ancestor said, move on. Thank you, next. Because we already see you're a spiritual hater and a grudge holder. Check yourself. I see over there. So what we got? Before I do what your exes got to say. Child. All up in the ethers. They was all up in the ethers. Well, the moon is the ethers. The cosmos. Checking your shit out. Ooh, shadow. Moving in the shadows. Let's go. Death. Told you. Endings. Dark night of soul. We have alchemists, the occult. See what I'm saying? And we have remembrance. Your ancestors woke up. They woke up. Your ancestors in the cosmos had a remembrance. Like, you made that dirty offer. You did that dirty offer. Look, they're gonna remember who your ancestors in. And once they're in this death energy, I'm trying to tell you, because you don't fuck with nobody that belongs to the childless fulfillment. How many times we gotta tell you this? About this bloodline. You don't fuck with nobody belonging to this damn bloodline. I said damn, but you know what I mean. Look, masculine, Lord God. You mess with Lord God chalice, the people that belong to the damn chalice. This bloodline. Motherfucker don't care what you say, what you do. You stole from a divine child, from a divine bloodline, the chalice. You stole. It ain't no talking. I told you the watchtowers. You know what I'm saying? They was watching the whole time, man. I told you, look, unions, they was doing this shit. You cannot bother nobody that belongs to the child. It's plain and simple. Motherfucker plead their case all day, but you're spiritually blocked and you got to get this karma. You got to get this shit. You're going in the ethers and you're still in. The moon deals with the ether in the cosmos. The cosmic records is in the moon. Anytime you're spending spell work in the moon, you're trying and try to stop somebody's progress. That's what in the Akashic records. You're trying to block somebody from their own Akashic records and take it for yourself. So you're stealing out of people's Akashic records, and then what? And pleading your case, hex, banishment. That hex is being banished. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity. So whatever they was doing in the spiritual realm under that moon, you about to get your prosperity. And then you might get tenfold. So tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Hustling in the ethers. Hustling up, yo. Hustling in the ethers. You hustling in the ethers about people bloodline, off of people bloodlines ancestors. And then set up there and awaken your ancestors. What the hell, Lord God? What the hell? Look, trumpets has blown. Look, they didn't blow the trumpets on these motherfuckers. What the hell? Hex banished. That shit got banished and went back to them. The hex, whatever they were trying to hex your cosmos, that shit went back. Man, ain't no explaining this shit, man. Dedication, altar. Show your ancestors gratitude with an altar. You could just put water on it and also cleanse your energy out. Because that, if you was doing that, that's what banished the hex. That's what banished it. That's why they're so mad about your altar. Because that altar showing gratitude to your ancestors, it banished this hex. It banished them from digging in your Akashic records. You know what I'm saying? That's what woke up. When you show gratitude, oh, I'm getting it. When you show gratitude to your, let me show y'all. When you had that altar and you show gratitude, dedication to your ancestors, look, them motherfuckers woke up. Not motherfuckers, but they woke their ass up. Like, you showing gratitude? That's when they started going into the spirit, like, yo. And if you started cleansing, that's what woke them up. And they was like, yo, we got to banish this hex curse off their bloodlines. Somebody is stealing out their cause. We got to put that shit to an end. You know what I'm saying? We got to blow the motherfuckers, sound no alarm on these motherfuckers. We belong to this bloodline, the child. Ain't no way. Prosperity. You going to steal prosperity from this bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Spirit. Invocation, containment, cloak. So they was cloaked in the spirit. They was trying to contain your shit and then cloaking themselves. Invocations. You know what I'm saying? This crazy. If you get what I'm saying, like prosperity, chalice, okay, fulfillment, death. They're trying to put your shit to an end. And then until your ancestors woke up, when you started cleansing your energy, that hex was banished. Or whatever they was trying to do, go in your Akashic records, hex, punishment, banishment. It started banishing because you showed them dedication. If you have an altar, you know, you can put a Bible, you can put water. You ain't got to put that much on it. You can have a candle, protection candle. You can say whatever you need to say, you know, to your ancestors, like thank you. Thank you. You know, you can go put a water there and just say thank you. You don't got to put much on the altar. But just know that you can put your water, your altar, you know, and you can just say thank you, ancestors. release any hex, do your cleansings and shit like that. That cleansed it. It banished it. That's what I'm saying. For them going in the Akashic record, that's why they so angry about your altar. That's why they be so angry about this altar. They be so angry about an altar. Like, it ain't much. It's just water and a candle. And showing gratitude. Alchemists. Occult. They was mad because, I'm telling you, they wasn't able to steal out your Akashic records no more. These are people that know how to do this from the occult. And you banish this shit. Like, you clean this shit out. Especially when you're cleansing your energy. Alchemists. Containment. They was cloaking themselves. What they was doing underneath the moon, they wanted you in incubation. You know what I'm saying? From this shit. Incubation. They wanted you to hold off. I mean, what the fuck? Accumulation. What's that? Yeah. Prosperity. Because you belong to this chalice. These are people that were stealing out your goddamn account. I don't mean to say goddamn, but your Akashic record. I'm telling you, if you got a cup, put a cup of water. Keep showing your ancestors gratitude. You can put out rum. You can put out something like that. Or if you have an altar, if you have an ancestor that just passed or something like that, whatever they liked, put it on your altar. Say thank you. Show you gratitude. It depends before they left here if y'all got along. Don't be putting on there people on your altar that you ain't get along with. Put people on there that really like love you, cared about you, shit like that. Whatever they liked. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's just a glass of water and a candle, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And keep showing them gratitude because this be banishing the hex. Why you think these demons be getting so mad? Cloaked. Because they be cloaked. They be cloaked. And they don't want to be found out. You know what I'm saying? But your ancestors found out. They don't. When you did this altar, this hex was banished. And it was found out by your ancestors. They awakened your ancestors. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck are you doing? Look at this shit. Death. Endings. I'm telling you. What's that? What'd I say? Shaman? Death. Something happened around Halloween. Something happened. You see the pumpkins? Something happened around Halloween. That was close to October 21st. New moon, Libra. Balance, justice. So they sounded alarm. Like they woke up your ancestors. That's what I'm saying. When you started doing that, showing your gratitude and shit like that, doing your altars or just cleaning out your energy, that woke up your ancestors. And motherfucker like, what? Oh, sound the alarm. They sound the alarm. Your ancestors sound the alarm. Like, boo-boo, you can't be doing that. That don't belong to you. Get your hand out of there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is this shit right here, man? This shit too funny. And found out there was a grudge holder and a hater. This shit crazy. So the snake gonna be found out, or they was found out, and they awaken your ancestors. When you started cleansing out your energy with that salt, what I would tell you, the spiritual baths, that hex was banished off of your bloodline. Because you don't never know how many people was doing this with each generation, stealing out your Akashic records. You don't know how many people from a cult was doing this shit. But you the one that breaks this, hex. You banish this hex off your bloodline. Or people stealing out your Akashic records because you awaken. You know what I'm saying? Child, these people crazy. Oh my God. This should be weird. I'm gonna come back and do what y'all. I come in here with these quick messages now. I don't be taking all damn day. I just be letting you know throughout the day, what your ancestors are saying, your spirit guides, Jesus, Muhammad and whoever. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But anyway, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do your make sure you show your ancestors gratitude. I told you, even if it's just a glass of water on an altar, a white sheet, a white, find you something white to put on an altar. You can make an altar anywhere in your home. Put your altar there, put the white sheet, put your water, if it's just water, if it's wine, and if it's like red wine, something like that, and you just want to say every day before you go out the door, thank you, show gratitude. That's showing gratitude. Thank you. Cleanse out your energy and all that other stuff before you go to bed. Every night saying thank you, I be telling y'all don't have to say long, drawn out prayers and all the other stuff. And then, you know, you're going to have your hands open like this, say thank you. That means you're open to receive, not with your hands like this. That means you're not open to nothing. You have your hands open at your altar and be like, thank you beforehand. That means you trust in the divine. Thank you beforehand. They already handling everything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you beforehand. If it's just you saying that, you ain't got to do a long, drawn out, and you know, like, yeah, you know, when you at a dinner table and you praying and you ready to eat and somebody have a long prayer. Ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but they got a long prayer. Like, I'm hungry. You going overboard. Like, divine got other things to do. Divine got other things people to see. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you. Anyway, until later. Ta-ta.